Welcome back to the Big Rig Hustler channel. Today's video, we will be picking up a load in Chicago, which is where I'm currently at. This load will be delivering in North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte. Haven't been down there for over a month. I don't know what the hurricane damage has done and how bad it is, but we will see some driving footage. You will see some backing footage at the receiver. You may see some traffic jam, and you may see some shop footage. I'm gonna have to swing by the shop tonight to see if they can take a look at the trailer because it's having issues with the brakes, and we may see some hurricane damage. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I am at the shipper. It's actually a Tyson load going down to North Carolina. Getting here was a pain in the butt. I will post a picture of what the traffic looked like right here. I was 19 miles from where I was at, which was in the last video I just got done recording today. 19 miles in Bensenville to Chicago, and traffic was so bad it was actually tacking on like another hour and some odd minutes. Bumper to bumper, stop go traffic. And this warehouse that I'm at, it's so tricky to get into. There's really no explanation online. Bird's eye view doesn't do it any justice. It's horrible. And I will post another picture of what the shipping dock looks like right here. But once I get loaded, I will be heading down to North Carolina, driving my clock out tonight. That way I don't have to drive much tomorrow. Pretty much have like 7 hours left on my clock today. And then tomorrow I won't have to drive as much, so I'll be able to get parked early. But this load delivers on Friday at 8 a.m. Guys, I am parked for the night. It's currently 1:36 in the morning. I am currently sitting on an off ramp on I-70, 26 miles from Ohio. I'll be going through Ohio, West Virginia, and North Carolina. And I stopped and got some fuel up just north of Indianapolis, and I had to sit for good old half hour waiting for an open fuel pump because some drivers want to be inconsiderate and just sit in the fuel island, not get fuel, just eating their food, which is very inconsiderate. They could have pulled up at least. Another guy, we couldn't even find him, and that's wasting my time and my clock. And I know I wasn't the only driver that went in and said something. And then they was blocking the cat scale. I couldn't weigh there, so I went down the road and saw a Love's truck stop. So I stopped there, got my truck weighed, and then this old guy pretty much blocked the exit of the cat scale, so I couldn't pull out. I'll post a picture right here. When I say he's blocking he's blocking me in where I can't get out. And on the side of me, I couldn't go at an angle just because there was a guy sleeping in his truck in between the cat scale and the fuel pump. So, ready for this night to be over with. I've been in traffic most of the day, or at a receiver, wasting 6 hours of my day. but I will be rolling probably around 11-ish in the morning, just because that's when my 10 will be up, unless I get enough time. If when 8 hours hits and it's a sleeper berth, then I'll get rolling then, but that probably won't happen. And then tomorrow I will only have 8.5 hours of driving. All right, guys, I'm about to get rolling. It is the next day. It's currently 11:30. Stopped late last night, early this morning, and as soon as I start driving, I'm gonna be in a traffic jam because it's lined up. Fun. It looks like they're finally working on the road. They got the one side of the road closed down, and it's probably the worst spot in mine, that I would say, just because it's on this highway. It's like galloping on a horse. But today we will drive about 8.5 hours to North Carolina, Concord, North Carolina, and the place does have overnight parking. So I'm going to try to get there. If not, I'm going to try to park at the rest area in North Carolina. It's on I-77 in the middle that separates the north side from the south side. But that's the game plan today.
Calling for me.
Alright, guys, I am parked for the night down here in Conrad, North Carolina. I am at my delivery. I will be delivering this load in the morning. I've been stuck in nothing but traffic pretty much this entire trip, starting from my previous delivery all the way until now. The only state I did not get stopped in was Virginia. I was able to make it to a Pilot to grab a shower and to grab some food because I knew I wasn't going to be able to eat something that was good. The Pilot pizza isn't the greatest, but it did get me by. I will be picking up a return load tomorrow after I get empty, and I will probably need a trailer washout. This is from a Tyson. And then I wasn't able to make it to the shop last night because the goal was to do my 10-hour break at a shop, like at the TA. They have the repair shop there. All the shops I was at, they had long wait times, so I didn't even risk it. So I stopped in Cambridge City last night. Started my clock at 11:18 this morning, and then I stopped at 11:30. It's currently 12 o'clock now. I drove about 593 miles today, with 32 minutes remaining on my drive clock. So I will see you guys in the morning. I am exhausted. I am about to hop in bed. backed into the door. I wasn't able to record backing into the door just because they pretty much let everybody in all at the same time, which was pretty much like everyone go, go, go. But this place requires you to drop your trailer, pull forward, and then you gotta go check in after that. And I'll post a video right here of disconnecting the airlines and everything. And this place also requires you to keep your doors closed and back when you backed into the door, because they open it from the inside. But I will let you guys know where I'm heading to after, when they unload me. Alright guys, I am empty. I am going to have to get a trailer washout. I will be picking up a load in Sanford, North Carolina later today, going up to Canton, Ohio, and they're really picky. It's a chicken plant, which there it's hard telling when I'll get out of there. Alright guys, going to food service didn't take long at all today, because I was shocked. Usually I'm there for a few hours. Today I was only in the door for like an hour. But we are on our way to Sanford, North Carolina to pick up a load to take to Canton, Ohio, so I can go home for the weekend. Then I'll be leaving back out on Monday. I'm not too sure where I'm heading to yet on Monday. But some people was concerned when they found out I was coming to North Carolina because they didn't know how bad it would be. I'm on the East Coast, well, the eastern side of the state. So Asheville's like 2 hours, maybe 3 right as of right now.
Be in any of the 3 left lanes.
I'm currently at. And as you can tell, like, it's not that bad. It seems like it's normal traffic. I have seen some fallen tree branches. That's like the worst I've seen it, and it was like just a few. And then some areas I have noticed the cell phone reception. It is crap compared to what it used to be. I don't know if they got high winds and a cell tower got taken out or something. But when I left Gordon Food Service, I had to get a trailer washout and get fuel for the reefer, just because the place I'm going to, they're real stingy on like their trailer conditions and all that. So I had to make sure everything was good to go, so that they didn't have me turn around and go get another trailer washout. Because I did try to blow it out, but my leaf blower died on me. So now the battery's on the charger. And more likely, if my load's not ready, probably gonna clean the truck, the inside of the truck, and then probably place the PlayStation or catch up on some TV, maybe do some editing. Even though I use CapCut, they took away the enhanced audio for voices, which sucks. I like using that feature. Alright guys, I am at my pickup in Sanford, North Carolina at a place called Pilgrim's. It is a chicken processing plant. They said it was going to be a preloaded trailer, which I've picked up here many times. It's never ready on time. It actually ends up turning into a live load, and the lady in the shipping department just confirmed with me to stay connected to my trailer, because they will come out and tell me when to back into the door, which I've never had to do that before. I usually would just go drop the trailer in the drop lot, chill out there for a little bit, and then they would have the trailer that I would be taking ready for me where I'm currently at now, which is right across from the shipping office. But as I was walking up to the shipping office, I was about to walk right behind this truck. It was kind of like a trailer that was able to be dumped, like pretty much like a dump truck, but it's not a dump truck. It is a trailer that doesn't have a roof where they can dump stuff inside and then put a tarp on top. Well, something was telling me to stop. Like, don't walk behind it. And as I was standing there waiting it to pass by, a gust of wind came and took all the chicken guts and chicken feet and blew it off the trailer. Like, blew it off the top and landed on the ground. And all you heard is splat. And there was a lot of blood that went with it. I would have been highly upset. I would have probably flipped out on somebody if I would have walked behind it. Yeah, it would have been my fault that I got hit with all that stuff. But I would have still been upset to where I would have to release some anger by going off on someone, which I don't really like doing unless they truly deserve it. But thank God I didn't get hit with any of that. Something was telling me to, hey, don't walk behind it. And this place, I don't really like staying here for that long, so I'm hoping they get me loaded pretty quickly. Just because I like to have my windows down, especially when I'm in the southern states. But at a chicken processing plant, if you have your windows down, you're going to have flies just come in your truck. They welcome themselves. And if you're driving and they're still in your truck, they're going to be a pet peeve to you. Like, they will land on you, mess with your legs as you're driving. Alright guys, we are currently going over the bridge. It is Saturday morning. This bridge will take us right into Ohio. We will be dropping this off in about an hour and 45 minutes in Canton, Ohio, and then bobtailing back to the yard. I ended up doing an 8-hour split last night just because I knew West Virginia has been bad lately on the turnpike. They're doing a lot of construction, and I didn't want to deal with that this morning. Plus, I'm trying to deliver this before 1 p.m. That way I could pretty much have all of my Saturday off. That way it's a little more than 34 hours. My pickup on Monday will be at 9 a.m. pickup time. And then that's a multi-stop in Chicago on Tuesday morning, which is my birthday. So I'll be in Chicago for my birthday. I'll be 31, which is not a place I really wanted to go to. I'm on my birthday, but since I am a company driver, I can't really pick and choose where I go. But I have been thinking lately about going lease. I know a lot of people has mixed reviews on going lease, but to me it makes sense to go lease. I don't really care for other people that think that it's stupid. I'm not them. So I don't want to go spend a few $100,000 for a truck and trailer, go completely owner-operator, and that not work out, and now I'm stuck with a loan that I can't pay for because it didn't work out. Well, if I go lease, then it's a walk-away lease where, okay, if it doesn't work out, okay, fine, I'll pay, like, if it's an SFI truck, I'll pay them $6,000 to take the truck back. That's fine. At the end of the day, I'm not going to get stuck with a loan that's due every single month. Plus, my intention would be to buy it and then start working on building a fleet and then go from there. And I have freight broker experience, so I know how to work the freight market. I used to work for a company called TQL. I have posted a video going over why I left TQL and what I want owner-operators to know about freight brokers. They're pretty much all the same, especially the top 5 freight brokers in the United States. But we are in Ohio now. I'm going to end up having to stop to get fuel for the reefer, because this is a drop trailer. Alright guys, I just delivered my load from Sanford, North Carolina. I will be heading back to the yard, and Monday morning I will be grabbing a new load from Daisy over in Rooster, Ohio, and going back to Chicago for a multi-stop for a Tuesday delivery. It is the day of my birthday, which is when I'll be in Chicago. I'm kind of hoping they send me to Marshalltown, Iowa afterwards so I can stop and get some food and do some shopping around at the I-80 truck stop. I haven't been there in 7 months. It would be nice to go back and be great footage. I know a lot of drivers I talk to nowadays that are getting into the industry, they haven't even been out to Iowa. I mean, I think all drivers should go to I-80 truck stop at least once. I like going there. It's like their buffet is like a home-cooked meal while over the road. But I'm going to end the video here. Make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Keep trucking and stay safe. Peace.